Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning. This isn't a Good Morning Tracy show, but I still want to say good morning. And more importantly, I want to say good health to everyone. How's everyone doing on this fine last day of the weekend for most people? How's everyone doing? We're going to look at the spare. The spare. So, the name despair comes from knowing that Prince William could be king someday, and the alternate is the spare, the one down, which is Prince Harry. If you notice, the spare is almost like the worst position to be in, right? You see things more clearly, you're on the peripheral, but just at the edge of the peripheral, so you're inside the circle, but you're like right at the edge. So you get to have amazing human experiences, right? Whereas the one that is identified as being king cannot, right? The one that's identified for being king, or I don't want to say or queen, because actually Elizabeth did get to marry who she wanted, but they tend to have to marry by way of the system, not by way of choice. And if they change their mind, like Prince William did, they will just hound you and hound you and hound you until you pick the one that they feel is the most suitable for you. Especially if they know things about you already, right? So especially if they know, they always knew about this pegging. So then it came down to, you better find a wife, right? But not just any wife, the one that we want for you, right? Let me speak to all my peeps. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Ernefi. Hi, Katie. Good health. Beloved, good health. Stephanie, good health. Belle Papillon, rise and shine. Good health. Sabrina, good health. Good health. And Stephanie says Prince Harry isn't the spare anymore. Prince William's daughter is the spare now. Right. But we're talking about when Prince Harry was the spare, right? And not Prince William's daughter is the spare. His first child becomes the spare. Right. Prince Harry was the spare before he had children. But he has named his book from his point of view of being the spare. So, did you guys know he has a book out right now? Well, I don't think it's been released yet. I think it'll be released soon, and it is entitled The Spare. So, let's see when The Spare will be released, because I have to read it. I guess we could buy it in a The Spare release date. I guess we could buy it in advance. I don't know. I haven't really investigated that hard. The Prince's new book, oh man, will be his extraordinary life story in his words for the first time on January 10th, 2023. Damn it. Readers everywhere will be a part of a landmark publication, the story of Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, the Spare. Oh, wow. So, we're going to look at how honest do you think he's going to be? And does it depend upon how they treated him during his grandmama's funeral? Was this a story he was going to tell differently? And is he mad enough now to say what he feels? Oh, 3. You see what everybody is saying. You can pre-order the book. Okay, thanks, guys. You can pre-order the book. The book will be released next year in January. I cannot wait till January. I cannot wait 2 months. What do you all think is going to be in a book? I mean, think about it, because he's on the outside looking in. He has no worries about being king. No one is telling him, shh, Harry, shh. They're telling William, this is protocol. This is what you're supposed to do, and you don't deviate from what we tell you to do. Nobody was watching Harry. What do you guys think is going to be in a book? Give me your impressions. Who's he going to throw under the bus? The whole system? What's his sign? I'll tell you how bad it's going to be by way of his sign. I felt like this. I felt like it wasn't 10. Is he going to reveal who's that dark baby? Is she going to bear a dark baby? What if, paraphrasing, what if she bears a dark baby? Do you think he's going to tell us? After they embarrassed him during his grandmama's funeral? Prince Harry's sun sign. I would like to know his whole chart, actually. September 15th. Oh. Got a lot of earth signs in the 3 major, but I have to see what's going on here. Virgo sun, Taurus moon, Capricorn ascendant. Very rational. So he won't tell a story that isn't truthful. He's got too many grounding signs, very strong grounding signs. But the only one that could make Prince Harry speak is his Capricorn ascendant. Capricorn believes that telling the true story matters, or they will shut up. You heard it was Andrew, the pedophile? Like he could have been in any meetings. Nope, that is not true. Nope, smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. Andrew was not a part of any meetings. Smoke and mirrors. They're going to say Andrew because the UK wants to vilify Andrew anyway. So they're going to let Andrew take some heat. It wasn't Andrew, I promise you. What did I say funny, Stephanie? I never know what I say funny. All right. What is in the book written by Prince Harry named despair. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Prince Harry. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Prince Harry's your child. He's your love. He's your beloved. Father God, please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. There are 40 people here. Please like this video. I'm sure it's going to be salacious. And please call me for your own personal reading. Text me first at 213-458-7408. And please subscribe. The drama that is coming out of Hollywood, of reality, it's salacious. So you want to follow me because I give the psychic view. Okay? Not my opinion. Not repeating a whole episode. I give the psychic view. And that's a very fly on the wall perspective. That's what I am. The fly on the wall. Yes. That's it. That's what I am. All right. Buckle up, babies. Oh, Angela ain't going to be in no meetings. Nope. Okay. Okay, Harry. The house is burning. The house is burning down. The royal system, as we know it, is burning down. And they can't seem to find where the smoke, they know where the smoke is coming from. They can't seem to find where the fire is coming from. Oh my God, Terry, I love you. Terry sent me a video. It's entitled Mexic. That was the one I was trying to get y'all a guess on Friday. Revisit the video Mexic. I'll put it in the description. Blown away. All right. There's smoke, but they can't seem to find the fire. Now, the problem with this is that, remember that circle I gave you? Everyone that's in the core of the circle are the fire makers. Prince Harry is still in a circle, but at the peripheral. Since they can't see themselves, he is breaking free from negative attachment. He's liberating himself. And apparently it wasn't enough just to give up the crown. It's not enough for them, right? They still want to make him be the bad guy. So when the system breaks, when the bow breaks, they want to blame Harry. And Harry has decided that there is too much love for him on this earth to break him or for him to take the blame. So he's liberating himself through this book. He tried it by breaking free of the royals. They had a conniption fit. They made the medium spat at him, made him the victim or the culprit. They made him the culprit and did not stop the fact that all he wanted to do was walk away. That's all he wanted. He did not want to fight. But the love shifted. The love shifted all over the world, by the way. All over the world. And we watched the royals treat him like he was a stepchild, cousin, foster, not even adopted child. An adopted child would get more respect. Thank you, Terry. And thank you for telling me. Terry texted me or tweeted me and she was like, do you realize how good this video is? I don't, but I really don't, right? But in hindsight, I do respect how good I am. Okay. Ocean of Eternal Love. He has been advised to write this book. He has been advised, if you want to heal, and if you want to grow, and if you want to be creative, free of the royals coming after you, he's got to tell the story. He has to tell the story for all of his future endeavors, guys. He has to tell the story, or for the rest of his life, he will be the one that the hammer keeps coming down. No pun intended to Nancy Pelosi, but I'm just saying, a spiritual hammer. He has suffered in silence for so long. Probably the last 9 years was excruciating. He has never picked up a sword or used his mouth as a weapon. He has just always often go, do whatever you want, dude. I'm just going to go to America or Africa. Like, he would just escape their issues. But he knows their sharp sides. You see this? Look at those sharp edges over there. And look at the weapon she's carrying. This is him, by the way. And he's on top of an equally high mountain that doesn't have sharp edges. So this is not his character. This book is not his character. But those sharp edges are always going to be coming from him, even from a distance. He's doing it for his family. If he doesn't do this, how safe do you think his family will be? If they're attacking William, they will attack Lil Beth and Archie. And any names that are attached, like the Archie Foundation, the Archie Podcast. I don't know how many names Archie got his name, but they will always come for Harry. Every time there's a problem in-house, they're going to blame Harry. Some of you have had this experience in your family. Some of you are like, all I did was show up. A fight broke out. Somehow or another, I became their problem. Sometimes you have to tell your family, I wasn't there. How did my name come up? Yes. These people are on one accord. Intellectually, spiritually, physically, they are on one accord. They think the same. And it will be like this for a lifetime. This is beautiful. By the way, if Megan invests in her African heritage, so will Harry. So will Harry. I gotta be honest with you, he'd rather be with African and African Americans. He is so tired of not knowing on the other side who is safe for him. I definitely think in America, both sides love you, Harry. White, black, Spanish, we love you. So I just want to know, I want you to know that you're safe on this side of the continent. On your side of the continent, not so much. I can't say that white folks love you that much over there. I'm sorry. He's doing it for love. He's writing his book for love. You know, the yes card or the sun card is an illumination card. Everything. I got to tell you, there isn't going to be a second book. This isn't volume 1. He's going to tell it all. He's not going to hold anything back. This has been contemplated for the last 8 or 9 months. Just want you guys to keep looking at the cards. I'll take a look at that, Terry. I'll definitely take a look at that. I don't think we carry dual citizenship over here. Yeah. Oh, I got to bring it up again. Megan, oh my God, Megan. Megan, you're going to be amazing. Megan is going to invest in spirituality and African gods and goddesses. And she might be at the forefront to restructuring our slave brains to look at the gods and goddesses of Africa. He's going to be right there with her. And look at this little kid. This almost looks like Lil Beth. How cute is the little girl there? If there's going to be any more writing, it's going to be in the form of children's books. He just wants to leave, guys. He's done. He never thought he would get to that place, but he is done. Here's the thing. This man is not sad. He is so happy to be done. All right. Although this shows 3 women, this is Meghan, Harry, and most likely Meghan, Harry's mother. Who brought up the mother before? Most likely it's Meghan and Harry and Meghan and Meghan's mother. If he doesn't tell the story, listen to me very carefully. If he doesn't tell the story and something happens, he would have regret because he would be leaving his wife exposed, and he's not going to do that. He will not be leaving his wife exposed to any of these elements. If there's heat to be had, he's willing to take on the heat. And if there's heat to be had, well, then I'm going to tell my story. And if you're going to bring on the heat, bring it on. He is being paid well for this, but the hands aren't quite clean, right? The hands aren't clean. So he wants to wash his hands of the royals. And he needs to be paid well. Because what did they say to him? We will not pay you another dime. If you write this book, we will oust you from this, that, and the third. When you know damn well they're going to oust him anyway. If it's not today, they're going to oust him next week because he did something wrong. They're going to oust him in March because he did something wrong. There's a threat of him always being ousted from the royals. He's just taking charge. If you're going to oust me, let me give you a reason. That's the Capricorn ascendant. If you're going to do this, I might as well tell you how to do it. Oh, that's my brother who's a Capricorn. It's how he talks. True story. There is a back component to this book, though, right? This book is not a standalone book. There's something behind the book that's going to have some significance. This book is being matched up with something in the future. I don't see it as a second book or a telltale sign. That's not the way I see it. But I definitely see that there's a match, a complement to this book. I wonder what it is. I don't think it's another book. Does he have a podcast yet? A TV? See? A Netflix special. See? You guys know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a match to this. Hold on. Let me just take care of this real quick. I was taking care of somebody. Do you understand? And they are kissing. So the plan is already in motion. This is the beginning of telling this story. There's something more on how this story is going to be influenced. So maybe a movie deal? Maybe that's why the father was so upset. Maybe it wasn't just the book, but to have this visual on the table. Let me tell you something. If this turns into a series, or if this turns into a movie, it'll do better than The Crown. Because we're looking at it from the eyes of the foster adopted, less than adopted cousin, friend to the royals, Harry. See, what you guys aren't realizing is that this is going to be his feelings. How did it feel to stand there and not have on his military garb at his grandmother's funeral? How much did that hurt him? It's about to go down. Thank you, Sky. Thank you. In this deck, the King of Pentacles is laughing. And he's sitting next to a fox. Y'all want to blame Megan? They are identical. They want to blame Megan? Let me introduce myself to you. I am Prince Harry, the fox. He doesn't give a you know what. He's got a rider in Megan. Right. They're about to ride out on them, the royals. F with us and find out what energy, what spiracy. Y'all forgetting. When Megan stepped up to the plate, she didn't just step up as a black woman. mama did yoga. What part of using energy properly did she not infuse in that child? And all the other people that Prince William dated, all they wanted was to be royal, princess, whatever. And that to him was disgusting. And that's why he never, ever went with those type of girls. Because he also knew those type of girls would rat on him. Because all they wanted was the royal title. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we know they can't blame her, but thank you. Oh, you said it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. And here comes this spicy Leo black woman that once he realized he could tell everything to. You think she don't know all these stories? Look at the books. Look at the books. You think Meghan doesn't know all the history? All of it from Harry's perspective? She knows it all. And you know why he told her? Because if he can't tell it, she will. And what he has decided to do was not give her the burden of telling it. If he's a royal, he might as well tell it royally. Look how he smiles. Last laugh. Now, I did a reading on the royals. I'm telling you, I don't know which video it was, but it had everything to do with Prince Charles and William and all this stuff. I already said, once that Queen Mum dies, this will solidify that they will never be a part of the royals. That is their intention. Don't waver as to whether or not you could bring us in, bring us not in. Don't waver. Let me help you make a decision. Finally, legally, do parliament, do whatever you got to do. Do what you got to do, royals. Go ahead and oust them. They want it. The joke is on you. They want to leave. Remember, they wrote a letter. They said, please let us leave. They're like, no, you don't seem to understand. Okay, then we'll just physically leave. Oh, but you can't take success. The success title does not belong. HRH does not belong to you. They were like, oh my God. Then take the HRA. Take everything. What are you doing, people? You're acting like we want something from you. We do not. Take it. Look how happy Meghan is. And this is Meghan's ethnic self coming through to not even consider the royals anymore. I mean, imagine the royalty that she's going to bring on as an African princess. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. In a very Zen, spiritual way. When I tell you they are protected, look at that bubble she's in. And look at the sticks trying to get to her. They can't. They cannot. Thank you. They won out. Once they messed with the kids' title, it was on and popping into the next level. Thank you. They really did, Terry. They left at just the right time. They really did. All right. There's no need to go. Oh, the mother's here. Hold on. Oh, the mother couldn't take it anymore. This is the mother. This could be, first of all, Diana, right? Or an infusion of Diana and Megan's mom. Just one is living, one is spiritual, right? One is spiritual and one is living, right? And watching them drown in emotions, right? And worried about being ousted. This is from a mother's perspective, right? And they've come up with a plan to free themselves. And both mothers couldn't be happier. And you see that treasure right there? That's the gift of treasure that Diana is bringing to the table. Financially, they will never suffer. That looks like the mother, right? Financially, they will never suffer. Nigerians already claiming her. Guys, okay, let me tell you something. First of all, let me tell you right now, you all better get used to information about your African deities, your African gods, your African goddesses. If you can believe in Poseidon, if you can believe in Kuan Yin, if you could believe in Lakshmi, if you could believe in Apollo, you have your own African gods and goddesses. It is time to invest in who they are to you, because those goddesses and those gods up there, you don't know. You don't know the spirituality that comes from those gods up there. You don't know. But I will tell you that I always talk about Ori Naturals. She is going to be giving classes on the gods and the goddesses. I would invite you to learn. Megan is going to be there, but I don't want Megan to be there. And then you have to figure out, oh, let me look up. Let me look up what Ogun is about. This is not fair. Ogun. Megan's talking about Ogun. I'm telling you now, get prepared for your African history. It is beautiful. What? It is so beautiful. There are these sigils. Oh my God, you have no idea. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And then every culture has their own story of the same African gods and goddesses, right? Obatala, YEMAYA, OSHUN, OLOKUN, ELEGBA, or SU, however the culture pronounces his name. You don't know. There's a whole history of beauty that we have not been blessed with because we were forced to follow a Bible in certain parts to scare the shit out of us. Megan's going back home. And let me tell you something. If the Nigerians are calling her their princess, you have no idea what magic she is going to be protected with. You don't mess with the Nigerian. True and true. You all know right now. Right now, you all know. If you American, you don't know none of this. But Spirit told me a long time ago, learn what you can, where you can. So I learned Chinese culture, I learned witch culture, I learned Celtic, I learned everything I could based upon the information I had available to me. When the African culture came to me, I was like, oh, Oh, I'm home. I'm home. Well, let me tell you something. I got my DNA done. I got Nigerian in me too. I forgot how many percentage. It's not very high. It's like 14%. Like something like, let me check. Something like 18% Ghana, Benin. Of course, I would have Benin in me. That's where voodoo started. Of course. Let me see. They updated it recently, but let me see what the update looks like. You think I didn't do this? Oh, you think Megan was the first one? Oh, one of my ethnicities got changed by 25%. Let's see. They're always changing it. The pseudoscience of it all. But all they do is take your DNA. They don't ask you your birthday, nothing. They just take your DNA and, all right, sweetie, what's been updated? View results. Okay. Aww. This makes you want to cry when you get your results. 25% Ivory Coast and Ghana, 25% Nigerian. Benin and Togo, 12%. 11% Bantu people in Cameroon. 8% Mali, 5% Senegal. And 4% East Nigeria. So that would be 29% Nigerian as a total. I'm so proud of myself. So I am 70+% African. Just my regions are kind of cut up. All right, Megan, you got 40 blah, blah, blah percent. Okay, you got more Nigerian in me. Damn. It's okay, child. It's okay. I want you to have it. I want you to have more. Because you're the game changer. You're the one people are going to hear better. I will just toot my horn to the left and support you every way I can. And of course, the Nigerians are calling you their princess. They've been waiting for you, sweetie. Welcome home. Oh, did you get yours back? What's the results? Oh my God, 17% Nigerian. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, Miss Sky goes, 70%. Oh, you African. I'm African. Don't play me. Don't play me. I am a proud, lost tribe of African culture. I gotta go home. I gotta meet my people. I gotta touch the land of the African continent. Oh, Sky. Sky, you giving away secrets. Sky's giving away some secrets. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So y'all don't know. Sky and I are already like, y'all don't know. She will be wearing white more often. Absolutely. All right, guys. I got so heated talking about the African culture. Woo, child. That really heated me up, guys. So do you understand what's going to be in the book? Everything. What's going to be in the book, Tracy? The kitchen sink. The whole family. Everybody. Every history. I hope he brings his mama in this book. Let's start at the death of your mama. And let's start with the fact that somebody inside the royals told, authorize the demise of your mother? Let's start there. Was it your grandfather? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to like figure out what could it be? Allegedly, I'm just trying to spiritually figure it out. Oh my God! It just got hot talking about African culture. Oh, yes, Prairie. It's so easy. Whew. I just got hot, guys. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, everyone, for supporting my channel, for liking, for subscribing. Like, really, thank you, right? Because no one does it the way I have been doing it since 2011. And I just want to thank you all. And I'm honored, just honored. Okay. Oh my God. First of all, I can never get this damn thing to go upright. It went upright so quickly. Usually I got to spin and spin, and it matched. The spirit was like, spin. Oh, did you see it move a little? It was like, spin. Angel. Angel. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. Explain. Fairy godmother, fairy godfather has a strong connection to the angelic realm. Princess Diana, through art, music, or literature. He is being spiritually told to tell the story. Provides a channel through which angels' presence is palpably manifested. Shows a prominent, loving, and nurturing character. Fairy godmother or godfather helps someone in need anonymously with no expectation of any return. So, do you know how I know this book is going to be salacious? The cover's dark. The cover is dark. Almost kind of like you want to know, like that kind of look. The coloring is dark. It's not bright sunshine with his red hair showing, combed. No, nope. It's a raw look into his soul, that cover. Purposely picked to let the others know you're not going to like the story, The Royals. You won't like it. Full face profile, saying, look at me. And then the coloring has a tint over it, right? So what's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be his truth. And how, girl, get the book. Get the book. Now, I am going to be reading um, Conversations with God starting in December, but I might have to not read the book because I think that might be insulting. I might, to a new book that's out there, we might have to have discussions chapter by chapter, and I'm completely open to group discussions. So let's really look at what that could look like in February. You guys read the book, and then let's go back over it and let's discuss it chapter by chapter. How would you guys like that? Because it's gonna be salacious. That's a good point, Prairie. At least he's able to tell his side, and I think that's what it's come down to. I do believe that they were threatened when the grandmother died. I believe they were threatened. And I think it's coming down to, I've got to tell the story to stop them from threatening me and threatening my wife and threatening my whole existence. So I think that's why he's telling the story, because they were threatened. All right, guys, I got to get up out of here. I am going to make some lasagna with palm of hearts. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of palm of hearts. I'm going to make some vegetable lasagna. So wish me well. Love you guys. And I really just want to thank you so much. Okay, so if you're still watching, like the video. And if you need me for your own personal reading, I do have some readings today. So I am open. Contact me, 213-458-7408. Take it easy, guys. Many blessings, Harry. And God bless you for protecting your family. And Nigerians, you already know what to do for Princess Marco and her family. You already know what to do. Don't get me involved. Hi. Thank you, sweetie.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live.